Alright, hello everyone, it's me Barky and I'm here with another video about Rimworld Alpha 18, the new patch that has come out recently, the unstable version at least. Anyways, over here I have the new quest rewards that you can get from finishing quests in game, which are events that pop up over here with the notification tab and allows you to, go and get some certain quest event on another part of the world. So for example, you might need to go over here to fetch something, fight a few raids, and bring it back. So over here I have all the new quest rewards. Obviously you can get normal resources such as gold and plasteel and other things, but these are the new unique rewards. So over here we have the vanometric power cell, which gives you a permanent 500 watts extra power forever, and it doesn't take any fuel whatsoever, which is awesome. So it costs 1750 silver, which is really nice. And then, as it says right here, it generates free energy without using fuel. The rest of this is just a little bit of fluff. It doesn't really matter that much. This technology is developed by Arcotech AIs and is beyond even most Glitterworld societies. While nobody knows exactly how it works, scholars believe it somehow extracts energy directly from fluctuations in the quantum foam. So any physics buffs know about that? Feel free to school us. Next up we have the infinite Chem Reactor, and as it says, it gives you Chemfuel forever, infinitely. It does take 300 watts though to power, but that's totally fine because, and I'll explain why in a second, it slowly generates Chemfuel by a complex series of chemical reactions using atoms extracted from the air. Now this is not totally unfeasible actually, as long as it takes energy. The amount of energy it would take in real life though is much more than that, so I'll go ahead and just debug, spawn in some Chemfuel. So as you can see, you get 75 every 10 days. Now, this is awesome because in the base game, Chemfuel is not totally useful in Alpha 17. But now that we have Alpha 18, you get Chemfuel powered generators, which are part of the game by default, and they take 25 each, which last 7 days, which is awesome. So one of these infinite Chem reactors, can power 3 of these. So that's 3000 watts permanently, if you're using it completely, which is awesome. Okay, well it's about 2.5 actually, to be exact, but it's still pretty cool. Still pretty damn cool. Then next up we have the Healer Mech Serum, a 1-use superdose of mechanites tuned to heal health conditions. These mechanites will target and heal the single worst health condition affecting someone at any given time. Works even on health conditions that would otherwise be incurable. The mechanites can even transmute themselves into organic matter, forming new limbs or organs as needed. Just listen, that's just so mind-blowing. So this is 1000, and this heals anything on your body, the worst injuries. So for example, if you're missing an arm, you can replace the arm, luckily. Next up, we have the Reactor Mech Serum, and now this is the most mind-blowing part of this entire game for me. You can now resurrect dead pawns thanks to the Reactor Mech Serum. A 1-use super dose of mechanites tuned to resurrect the dead, administered to a corpse soon after death. Mechanites repair broken down tissue and kickstart the body back to life. They are not always successful. Sometimes the resurrected will come back with brain damage, blindness, or progressive psychosis. Outcomes are better when the mechanites are administered sooner. So that's pretty crazy. You can now bring people back to life. There's a little bit of a risk, although I've tested it 4 or 5 times and I've never gotten any damage. Not to say it doesn't happen, I've just gotten incredibly lucky. Next up we have the Psychic Emanate Er. And what this does is it pretty much has this AoE effect, and it gives you a 5+ mood buff when you're in it. Let's test that out quickly, bring you over here so long. That's pretty much it. An ancient device that projects a soothing psychic field around itself. This improves the mood of anyone nearby, and it works through walls for 1400. This is super cool. So as you can see, Todd, bringing him in, he has these 3 buffs, and in a minute, the minute he's inside here, he gets the Psychic Emanate Er Soothe, and that's really cool, and it takes 200 watts. Next up, we have the Tech Prof Sub-Persona Core, a small AI core housing a low-grade sub-persona specialized in teaching technology. When used, the AI will teach you one technology you don't know instantly and for free, can only be used once. How awesome is that? You can learn any technology. Very cool. Next up, I've messed around with these in the weapons video, which should be up by the time you see this at least. These are the Orbital Bombardment Targeters and the Orbital Power Beam Targeter, and they pretty much just allow you to fucking go ham and destroy a city, basically. We only have 1 person capable of violence. This colony is amazing. We can bring it in over here just for funsies. That's what it does. It blows everything up. And now, as you can see, we have Dapper, the architect, who is now dead. Luckily for him, death is not really a problem anymore. Unless he comes back brain dead, but yeah. So as you can see, he is dead. And this is in vanilla Rimworld Alpha 18, so just keep that in mind. He's completely dead. To those who have some problem believing this. And he's back, and he just has resurrection sickness. No brain damage or anything, luckily. I think this is like the 5th time in a row that I've gotten lucky with this sort of thing. Yeah, we'll just put him down over there and he's fine. Yeah, let's just clean the blood. Don't worry about all our stuff burning. It's totally fine. Let's get this orbital power beam over here. Use it while it's raining. Get a nice tree area. And this is what the other one does. It just burns the crap out of everything. Completely and utterly so. And we can use this to get a new technology given psychoid brewing. Alright. Cool. Condition healed, malnutrition. Alright. Well, that's it. These are the new events that you can get, and the new quest rewards, at least, of the new quest events. I think this is super awesome. This actually gives you a reason to go do quests in Rimworld, because right now what happens is it scales with your wealth, and eventually you'll get a quest that gives you like 2,000 gold or something stupid like that, and utterly useless anyways, that you need to traverse the world to get it. These things are something I would almost say, like, I would go for it straight away. The minute I get one of these quests, I will go for it straight away. Having a permanent 500 watt power supply is, I mean, that's cool, but this infinite chem reactor, like, holy hell, this is also really, really good. Putting this in your hospital or near your hospital, I mean, look how big the AoE is. That's quite a large base for most people, I would say, at least in my opinion. That covers quite a big chunk of the base. Anyways, these are new quest rewards. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm very, very interested to hear what you guys have in terms of feedback, what you guys think of it, and stuff like that. I will keep doing videos on Alpha 18 in the next coming days, so just keep that in mind. They are not going anywhere. I am super pumped about this patch. Unfortunately, no gameplay or anything like that, as TinyNet asked people not to show off any bugs or anything like that. Although I haven't come across any, but I can understand the concern. Anyways, have an amazing day, everyone. I will see you later.